Mr. Wilson comes in for his annual physical. On his annual substance use questionnaire, he scores at high risk for his alcohol use. Watch how this provider uses motivational interviewing throughout and leaves the door open for future conversation. Mr. Wilson, your physical exam has turned out just fine. So the only thing we're going to keep an eye on are those stomach problems that you came in talking about today. We'll touch base on those again real soon. The labs that we drew today, our office will get in touch with you about the results of those, okay?
Okay.
Now before you leave, I did notice that you filled out the alcohol questionnaire. Is it all right with you if I take a look at that and go over it with you?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. So we'll talk about this in just a minute, but first let's make sure we're on the same page. What is it that you do drink? Beer,
just
wine?
beer, yeah.
Okay, so just beer. Picture here shows you that a standard beer looks like this. It's about 12 ounces, so that's what you're drinking?
Right.
How many days a week do you drink?
I guess on average about 3, most weekends, and then.
So you're drinking on the weekends, so about 3 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
And on each of those days, how many do you typically drink?
4 or 5, sometimes a 6-pack. No more than that, about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but up to 6 beers, 3
Right.
days a week, about 18 beers a week. Okay. So, based on that information and then this questionnaire that you filled out, give me just a second. Okay. This does provide us with some information just to offer you as some feedback. Would you like to get those results now?
Sure.
Okay. Well, your score on this questionnaire was a 15.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a card that helps us understand that. Mm-hmm. So you can see here that a score of 15 actually places you in this high risk category. Yes, sir. And this could be that you're at high risk for accidents, so something like falling, that sort of thing. It could place you at a higher risk for health problems like damage to your digestive system. So what do you think about that?
Well, I wasn't aware of that. I know that I like to drink with my friends and enjoy their company and sit around on the weekend at home relaxing and drinking beer. It's just, and some of my friends really have a drinking problem, but I don't drink like that. I don't ever get drunk.
Okay. So you've noticed some problems that other people have had from drinking, but for you, this is all pretty new and
News
surprising
to me,
information.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a little bit more information, if it's okay if I share that, about alcohol and its relation to health.
Okay.
Is that okay? So my concern is that the alcohol that you're drinking at the level that you're drinking it could be in direct relation to those stomach problems that you're talking about today. What do you think about that?
Well, I'm not sure what to think about it. It never occurred to me that they could be related.
Mm-hmm. And there's some good parts about drinking alcohol for you. You said that you enjoy drinking with your friends, and on the weekends it's a way to just really help you relax at home.
Exactly, yeah.
So what, on the other hand, are some of the not so good things about drinking alcohol for you?
I can't think of any.
Okay.
I don't get drunk. I don't have hangovers. I just relax and enjoy it. So I don't know of any problems associated with it that I'm aware of, at least not so far.
Okay. So at this point in time, you see no real reason to change your drinking behavior at all?
Not really, no.
Okay. So one more piece of information, if it's okay, if I share with you.
Yeah.
It is recommended when a gentleman your age comes in drinking at the level that you're drinking in this high-risk category, what's recommended is that you actually try and cut out drinking altogether. Now, of course, what you decide is up to you. I'm just curious about what you think about that.
Well, I just don't see where that applies to me.
Okay. So right now, there's no real correlation, and it sounds like no real incentive for you to quit. And again, what you decide is up to you. I've given you the information about the concerns and just what the recommendation would be. And before you leave today, I could just give you some information to take home as a reminder to review, if that's okay.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay, well, thanks for having this discussion with me. I'm glad that your exam turned out great. And like I said, we'll just keep an eye on those stomach problems, okay?
Okay, great.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.